All right, thank you all for coming out tonight. It's an older crowd tonight, so I appreciate everybody staying up well past their bedtime. I was wondering why all the handicap spots were full when I pulled in. And then I had to negotiate around 15 wheelchairs just getting out of the elevator. So thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. My asshole is greasy tonight. I had a prostate exam yesterday. I haven't been able to pee for like a month. I just stand there and a couple drops come out. So I knew I had to go, either had a bladder infection or a swollen prostate. And the doctor, he's going to rule out the swollen prostate first. We have to get that out. We can't start with a round of antibiotics. They got to put their finger in your asshole. So I walked in the doc. I said, Doc, I can't pee. He said, Sam, I got to check your prostate. I said, I know. He said, take your pants off and lean over the gurney. Now my doctor, nice great doctor, 6'4" black man, got hands like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I can tell he played basketball in his younger days because every one of his fingers is just a little bent. And I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that my asshole can't accommodate that hook. So I said, Doc, where do you want me to put my pants? He said, put them over there next to mine. I guess he thought he was funny. So I dropped my pants, and I leaned over, and I could hear him with the lube. At first I'm thinking he's using too much, but then I said, no, use the whole tube if you have to. So he walks up behind me, he said, this ain't going to take but a minute. Which is the same thing I tell my wife when I'm back there. And all of a sudden, I feel his left hand on my left hip. I said, I better not feel your right hand on my right hip, or I'll know what the hell you was greasing up back there. So then he puts his finger in my asshole. And I'm a man, so I try not to make any noise. And he says, does that hurt? I said, yeah, it hurts. He said, more than normal. I said, I don't know, Doc. I don't normally have your finger in my asshole. He said, well, it's not your prostate. Pull up your pants, Sam, and you can get the antibiotics on the way out the door. And I'm standing there. I got my pants around my ankles. I'm 52 years old now, so my balls, they hang down way lower than my dick does. Looks like a homeless man sitting on 2 duffel bags. He said, pick up your script. I said, Doc, I don't know what to say. I'll see you in 3 months. So, anyway, I didn't come here to tell you that.
Okay.
While I was walking in here today, a leaf blew in front of me. Scared the shit out of me. I thought it was a bird. I'm scared to death of birds. Anybody here? Ever since I saw that Alfred Hitchcock movie when I was a kid, I've been scared of these little motherfuckers, even the teeny tiny ones. I got attacked by a hummingbird when I was a kid. So, a few years ago, we went to a zoo. And there was a section, and my daughter was about 6 months old. There was a section in the zoo. It had one of them, you get on a tram, you drive through the zoo, and the animals are loose. See some deer, some buffalo, shit like that. And then it comes around the circle and it leads back out. Well, while we're riding on it, the damn thing breaks down. The announcer comes over and he says, ladies and gentlemen, got a little technical difficulty. Please stay in your seats. Another train will be along to pick us up shortly. And about 100 yards away, I saw an ostrich. And that motherfucker was looking at me. And I said to my wife, I said, you see that ostrich over there? I said, he's looking at me. She said, why did that ostrich not try to tell you? That motherfucker's got his eyes on me. And he's looking at me. She said, sit there and shut up. So he's looking at me, and he's standing off to the side, and his head's turned. He's got one leg up in there, and he's cocking it. And just about that time, he started flapping his feathers. And them motherfuckers can run like 30 miles an hour, and he started heading towards me. So I don't know what to do. I started screaming. My wife said, calm down, be quiet. I said, this bird is coming over here. She said, it's not coming over here. And I said, so then my daughter was sitting, I reached over, she was only 6 months old. I didn't know her that long. I hadn't got that attached to her yet. So I picked her up, and I held her up like that fucked up monkey in the Lion King. about that time that ostrich come right up alongside me. So I said, I tried to get small. I know you're all thinking he can't get small, but I tried to get small. And he stunk too. He smelled like straight up shit. Stunk terrible. And then all of a sudden, he ducked his head like right underneath, and it started pecking me in the head. And I'm screaming, ah, ah, ah. So I don't know what to do. I grabbed it by the neck, and I'm screaming, ah, ah. And here I'm fighting this bird, but just the head and the neck, and the attendant's yelling, "Sir, let go of the bird, let go of the bird." And I'm screaming, and it's pecking me in the head. Ah, ah. And the attendant came on, he threw a bag over its head, and then he threw me out of the zoo. That's it. So before I go, I'll leave you with a little joke. I heard I thought it was funny, so I figured I'd tell it. Two drunk sailors go into a bar. They go into a whorehouse. And they stagger and they're drunk off their ass. And they walk up to the lady at the counter and they say, "2 whores, please." And the lady said, "I ain't wasting none of my good whores on these drunk sons of bitches." So she tells the attendant, she said, "Go upstairs and get 2 blow-up dolls and put them in the room." So they went upstairs. They were up there for about 10 minutes. And they both came out and they sat down on the sofa. They didn't say a word. Finally, the one spoke up. "I think my whore was dead." "Dead?" "Yeah, she just laid there. She didn't scream. I gave her everything I had. She didn't scream. She didn't holler. She didn't do nothing. You know, I think mine was a witch." He said, "A witch? What you mean?" He said, "I bit that bitch in the ass. She farted in my face and flew out the window." Thank you all very much.
You ever seen that way?